Hello there, Ree here from Lilly Pilly Patch. Hope you've been having a really good week. It's been so rainy here this week. We have barely been able to come outside and do anything, but it's been great for having put seeds and seedlings in to start them off, so I'm really happy about it. And last time we were here, you were seeing me put in all the seeds, so I'd like to give you a little bit of an update on how those seeds are going. It's been, say 10 days since we've put them in, and we've seen some great progress, so I'll show you. So we'll have a look at the beans first of all. You can see the bush beans have popped through, looking at about 2 every hole we made. And travelling down to our climbing beans, mostly just 1 has popped through. No, that's not a tomato. Did you eat that? No, don't eat it. Yuck. And yeah, mostly 1 has popped through. So we'll see if the second one comes in. We've got a cucumber. Only 1 cucumber at this stage. Oh no, 2. There's 1 right there. And coming further along, these ones seem to have popped up 2 at a time, which is awesome. And over to another set of bush beans and some cucumbers just in the front. So that's a really great start. Let's go and have a look at another bed. This is our mostly corn and cucumber bed here. We can see a few little cucumbers have popped up along here. However, look what's happened here. Let me find it for you. Something has eaten them. So that's a bit of a problem. We might have to get some kind of thing out here. Another one's been eaten. Corn has popped through. That was the Jolly Roger that I put in. And over here, more beans. These are bush beans. The corn's growing strong that I got from Flower Power. Just getting taller and taller. A few zucchinis in there. I think they're zucchinis. Actually, they're probably cucumbers. I should refer to my planning map, shouldn't I? Oh, oops-a-daisy. I'm over at our tomato bed now, and I didn't plant too many seeds in here. However, I put a bit of basil, 2 types of basil down the front, and there are a few tiny seedlings that have popped up. I'm hoping they're basil and not weeds. And then over here again, I put in a variety of lettuces just in some of these gaps. And a few things are popping up, and I'll wait and see whether they're lettuce or some weeds. My tomatoes are growing so tall, they're needing some more staking to happen. And we're just waiting on these ones down here now to turn red. Can't wait. So we're in my zucchini pumpkin bed, and they are going gangbusters. They're loving this kind of steamy, wet weather. And I've even got the starts, if I zoom in closely, of some fruit appearing. They're really splaying out, getting more leaves, which is fantastic. I'd kept these 2 plants in here. They were a beautiful red Mizuna, and I was hoping to get some seed pods from them, but they've really just been taken over by bugs. So I'm considering maybe pulling those out rather than having colonies of bugs here, which is a shame, but we'll see. Got dill flower in here. And some zucchinis I've planted by seed have popped up. And also just further over near the back there, some pumpkins. And then some freeloading pumpkins I think have come from the compost further back there. Our first marigold as well is exciting. She wants the iPad. Maybe she's a budding YouTuber. What do you reckon? This week's videos is just a mashup of clips from the week and just what we've been doing, which isn't very much, but check it out and see what we're up to in our veggie patch. 2. How many have you got?
Two.
2 eggs. Will we go and check them off? Okay. So here's your texter. Who do we have to give marks to?
Max.
1 to Natsia here. Good. And 1 to Ophelia. Nice. Good job.
Yeah.
That's Ophelia. Where's Natsia?
There.
Where's Callie? There. That's okay. It's all right. I've just started my weekly clear out of the chicken coop. I pulled out the tray and their little roosting bars to get all the chicken poo off. And I like to just update their nesting box. And I've put in a little range of aromatics. I've put some rose petals, 2 varieties from our garden. I've put in some crushed up geranium leaves, some dry geranium flowers, and a few little bits of lavender leaf and some lavender flowers. It might seem a little bit, extra to put these types of things in your nesting box, but apparently in the wild, chickens will add herbs and scents to their nest, probably to disguise the smell or the scent of their chicks, but it can also ward off certain insects and things that might not be beneficial for your chickens. And anyway, it looks pretty and it smells really nice. I'd want to go in there and spend some time laying eggs. So cheese box.
Cheese box. Cheese box.
Oh, who's that one? Hey, who's that one?
Yeah.
Celia. Who's that one?
Yeah.
Who's? Natsia, great job. Yeah. There's Ophelia. It's a family affair today, fixing up this pool filter. There's my sister, my daughter, my dad, and Patrick. So much new plumbing has had to go in because the new connection points are totally different to the old ones. But it's a good DIY job by these two. With all the rain that we've had in our backyard, I don't know if you can hear that tap tap tapping sound, but that's an eastern marsh frog. And in our pond, we've got some frog eggs. All that white foam is frog eggs, and within a few days this whole pond will be covered in white foam, and then within a week or two we will start seeing tadpoles swimming around. It's very exciting. Where? Is there one in there? Maybe we scared it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we scared it, but there's going to be lots of frog babies.
Puppies.
Yeah, lots of frog babies. The quail haven't been outside much this week because of all the rain. So they're really enjoying some freedom. Oh,
Yours. Yours.
you're closing it. All right, so
Sorry.
bye, quail. Oh, excuse me. No pecking. You are cheeky, Ophelia.
Blackie.
Oh, she pecked me. Cheeky girl. So yes, this is a mess, a big mess, but it does function slightly. We have 3 composting systems, one big tumbler, just here, one big tumbler, a small tumbler, and then over here one that has access to the ground. The one with the ground, we put all of our food scraps and things in, and then we've closed this tumbler off, which has been getting all our bird manure for 6 months now to really break down and rot, and now we're using this one. So hopefully in a little while we'll be able to access this one while we close this one off. May not be the 100% right way to do things, but it's how we're trying them, and if it doesn't work, we'll adjust again. So after a wet and crazy week in the garden, we haven't been out much, but the garden has been doing everything itself, and I'm really happy with how it's progressing. I think my next steps are to get onto the slugs, maybe some beer traps, and I also need to get some seedlings going in the greenhouse, so if I am losing them in the garden, I've got something to replace them with. I hope you've enjoyed the mashup of videos, just a few snippets of what has been happening during a rainy week, and we'll see what we get up to this weekend. Bye!